The commercial that GoDaddy planned to use for the Super Bowl 2015 had a lot of people upset. If you don't know why, click through this post or this video and I'll get you to the reasons why. You probably have heard about it already. But it basically upset people who thought that they were promoting the use of puppy breeders and puppy mills. So I've decided to reach out to some experts here in Colorado to talk about the issues of puppy breeding, puppy mills, and where GoDaddy went wrong with this commercial.
Yeah, I think it's callous and clearly out of touch with how people feel about puppies. This is not the first time GoDaddy has been in trouble with regard to animal issues. In 2011, the founder was scrutinized for being a trophy hunter. He went to Africa and killed an endangered elephant and took a video of himself graying over his trophy. Yeah.
Wow.
Those videos have been taken down, just like the Super Bowl video, but you could Google it and find plenty.
What's the state of, puppy mills? Are there a lot of them? Is it a problem?
In Colorado, we have about 35 large-scale dog breeders that breed dogs commercially, but there's a range of conditions within those breeding facilities. Some of them are dogs living in cages, perpetually pregnant, so certainly something I would consider a puppy mill.
Yeah, so people love dogs, and they look to puppy mills to fulfill, specific breeds, that kind of thing?
Pet stores. So on the Front Range in Colorado, we have a lot of pet stores selling puppies to people who want puppies, and they're coming from puppy mills in other states.
Some of the numbers that we're looking at, there's an estimated 10,000 puppy mills in the United States. In those puppy mills, they estimate that there's a little over 165,000 dogs being kept, and that a little over 2 million puppies are sold annually from these puppy mills. One of the major problems is they're not well regulated, so you're going to have dogs who aren't getting the behavioral enrichment that they need to stay sane. You're not getting the veterinary care that the animals need to remain healthy. And a lot of the animals that are coming out of the puppy mills just have really bad behavior and medical conditions that are really difficult to take care of once they escape from the puppy mill situation.
One of the things that I thought might be inhumane would be to use an animal to breed, so they're just pregnant all the time. I mean, are these female dogs pregnant over and over and over again throughout their lives?
They are.
Because my wife's pregnant right now, and I know she doesn't want to do it every year.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think most of these dogs probably don't want to do it every year either. I actually come from Missouri before coming out to Colorado, so I was right smack in the middle of the puppy mill capitals of the world, with Missouri being number one. And these dogs just are being bred over and over and over again. They're forcing out litters. They're not being taken care of when they're forcing out the litters. The puppies are usually taken from them when they're fairly young and then sold in pet stores, sometimes just on street corners and in farmers markets. And the mom dogs are kept until they can't really be bred anymore and then are just discarded most of the time in auctions. So they're really looked more on as property than they are as living beings. They're not considered pets. They're considered a way to make money.
How much money are they making? Are they making a lot of money?
Yeah, if they weren't making good money, they wouldn't continue doing it. The larger puppy mill operations are going to have anywhere from 30-plus females being bred continuously. Each of the puppies are being sold for hundreds of dollars at a pop. So, I mean, they're making a lot of money. This is big business for them.
So, what's your stance on acquiring animals from pet stores?
I wouldn't. If you're going to purchase a purebred dog, if you can't find what you're looking for in a shelter, do your research on the breeders. There are responsible breeders out there whose main goal is to just continue on with the purebred life of the dogs that are there. 25% of all dogs in shelters right now are purebred dogs. I mean, right now we have a 9-month-old miniature poodle up for adoption here. So I would just do your research. Look at the shelters first, and then look for responsible breeders. Don't buy from pet stores because all they're selling are puppy mill dogs.
And then aren't there breed-specific rescues out there?
There are tons of breed-specific rescues out there. Pretty much every breed that you can think of is going to have a rescue. Some will do your mutts, some will do your purebred dogs. I mean, your mutts that you're going to get from a lot of shelters, I mean, the 75% that aren't purebred, a lot of those have better health. because when you're breeding small gene pools together, you're going to see a lot more health problems, genetic health problems, than you will in the mutts. And mutts make great pets. I've got 4 of them at home myself and love every one of them.
Cool, man. Well, we appreciate your perspective and your time today.
Hey, you're very welcome. Thanks for having me.